Well, let's return now to this year's global report on food crises, which has just been published, with conflict remaining the main driver of food insecurity worldwide, and bring in Cezar Gheorghe, a food markets analyst and founder of AGRIColumn, a Romanian agricultural consultancy firm. He joins us live from Bucharest. Thank you very much, Cezar, for speaking to us here at TRT World. Let me start by asking just how concerning this global picture is being painted by this report here, and how much worse could it get as a result of global impacts of the Iran war in particular, now that we're seeing this shortage of fertiliser as we approach the planting season?
Yes, for sure. The conflict from Hormuz Strait and between Iran and the USA will let's say succeed to scarcity and in yields overall the globe. Even that the 2025 crop was let's say fruitful at the end of the day, and the stocks are self-sufficient for the moment. From the back will come like a tsunami in a mix cost plus of course lower yield all over the globe, all over the crops. This will lead, let's say, to a scarcity based on the fact that the last crop stocks are not enough to cover the deficit that will come in 2026, all in one sentence. Of course, the price will increase because nobody would like to sell. I speak right now from farmers from the main origins at the lower price, and we foresee already an increase in price with between 20 and maybe 25 euros per ton. Speaking about wheat, about corn, about barley, and so on. We don't speak for oilseed rice now because it's a different topic for the time being.
But this report shows that nearly 2/3 of those affected are in just 10 countries. Why is hunger concentrated in these countries? Why is it seemingly so much to do with geographic position contributing to these crises?
Yes, it's a fact that leads straight to geographical position, because those countries are destination, not origin. Means that the climate, the soil, and of course the politics on this country, meaning that the regimes and or the rulers, let's say, are not sufficient, are not okay for feeding the population. A part of this contribute also the rate of birth, which is higher than other countries, and this also contributes to this thing. Being a destination, you don't have a system of agriculture in place that somehow distribute the needs of the country, even so for the small areas that they could cultivate. Also, the food distribution systems are not in place, because the food is used like leverage against the population. The food is used sometimes as a weapon against the population, because a part of what United Nations do, subsidizing, supporting this, the distribution channels is not, let's say, proper in a proper manner. Moreover, if we take all these facts and put together, then they don't have system. They don't know at the end of the day to whom should go this food, to how should be distributed. I look at your image. I know this report from many years ago. This is a repetitive manner that they publish, and those countries are spoiled by other rich countries, by the resources, and the main reasons are politics, the rulers, corruption, lack of systems, lack of control, and of course the origins doesn't have so much appetite into risk, because establishing relations with those countries are very, very hard. They don't have enough bond of trust for sending the food out there. It's not a matter of price at the end of the day, because the price should be a matter of discussion and negotiation. But looking here, this is the main problem: geographic, politics, corruption at the high level, and of course, as I mentioned, they don't have any kind of system in place for taking care about their own population.
And Cezar, just very briefly, with uncertainty surrounding the Iran conflict, what's the outlook looking like for 2026? and also including global warming, of course.
Yeah, we have the signs, and I'll give you right now the figures for the wheat production this year, the next season, sorry, 2026, 2027, because 27, because like this we measure. We'll have less in production globally with 32 million tons. We speak right now of about less surfaces planted with corn, 5%, let's say, in USA, at least 20% in European Union, even Ukraine will decrease the surfaces with corn for oil seeds, and El Nino will become this season a Godzilla actually that will kill at the end of the sentence crops all over the world due to drought, due to the high temperature that will rise, and we have the forecast till the end of July and didn't look good at all. People will have shortages, will have reduced yield, and of course scarcity for those poor countries, because in those poor countries, counting here even as countries in Asia, lives 60% from the poor people from the whole world, and this will be a huge problem, a humanitarian problem at the end of the day.
Bleak picture there. Cezar, thank you very much for your time for speaking to us here at TRT World.